Good day, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is your monthly reading for January 2026. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the month. I have been given endless talents which I begin to utilize today. I have been given endless talents that I begin to utilize today. I think I said that a little bit wrong, but who cares? Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ah! The cards went everywhere. Okay, let's do one more shuffle on that because it got. Oh, well, we'll do a couple. We'll do a couple shuffles here. Sorry, everybody. It's like I'm trying to get used to being in the van here and doing everything in the van. So anyway, Ten of Spades, disappointment, sadness. So this is your main energy for the month. So there is going to be probably quite a bit of disappointment and sadness coming in uh, this month. But that doesn't mean that you guys sit in that energy. You know what I'm saying? Just because it pops up doesn't mean that every moment of the month is going to be like that. There just is going to be probably a lot of times that you're disappointed and sad throughout the month. And this could be why there is an instigator. You have a warning here of an instigator. um, this person's resentful of you and wants to put a monkey wrench in any of your plans that you have going on this month. You need to know all the facts about the person before you confront them. That way, you have you have your bullets, whatever you have your ammo to go into the conversation and shoot down anything that they say because you learned the facts. You know what I'm saying? So get as much information as you can about said person. Anyway, so sorry, there was somebody walking by the van. See that's weird. It's weird. It's like somebody's walking by the van, but I gotta get used to that. Anyway, so yeah, just be careful of an instigator. Also, keep in mind that a lot of times instigators can be young people or old people, because young people and old people rely on people, to take care of them and whatnot. And that could be part of what's going on here is that, it could be like you get in a job or something, or there's something that you got to do that's going to take your time away from the person. But that's not for all of you. And I'm kind of feeling like not many of you are getting that, but some people get that that it's a younger person or older person that they take care of that becomes an instigator to try to stop you from doing something because it's going to, uh, you know, involve them losing time with you or whatnot. But it also could be just somebody else that's just instigating because they don't like you, plain and simple, but just know all the facts before you confront them. Then you're going to have some financial loss in the second week of the month. Now, understand that we all get financial loss. Like, I would say that when I was doing weeklies, I would say that people would constantly, hold on, these people are at my house. Oh, I think they're dropping off groceries. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Somebody was at my house. I had to take care of it. So back to the cards here. So, all right. So disappointment and sadness, which is really understandable. You got an instigator here trying to put a monkey wrench in all your plans. You got financial loss. But understand financial loss, like I was saying, we all go through it. And when I was doing weeklies, people would usually get this card at least once a month. Okay. So we all go through financial loss. It will be a struggle, but it's temporary. You will recover all the financial loss that you had that was lost. But yeah, you need to just kind of chill, kind of relax. Don't let it stress you out too bad. And yeah, just understand that this too shall pass. Compromise. So you got to make a compromise. Um, and usually when this card comes up, it means that you really need to make this compromise, right? You can't let this slip out of your fingers. And here's how it could slip out of your fingers. You got to be careful because whoever you're making the compromise with might try to give you the short end of the stick, okay? And you need to make sure that you don't get the short end of the stick. But you don't want to confront them with aggression. You just don't want to do that. Don't come at them aggressively. Okay, even if you know that they did it on purpose, don't come at them aggressively about this. You need to come at them cool and calm. All right, cool and calm. If you're cool and calm, they'll be cool and calm, and you'll get the compromise made. And you need to get this compromise made for whatever reason. For whatever reason, just when this card comes up, yeah, you need this compromise. Um, you are definitely fed up with a burden, though. Yep, you are fed up with a burden, and it could be this instigator. Perhaps this instigator is causing the financial loss. That could be possible for some of you. So I would also look for that. If somebody is messing up your finances somehow, then that there you go. There's the instigator. I would say that's the instigator. Now, when it comes to a burden, a lot of times people will say there's nothing they can do about it. They're just they got to live with it. And no, you need to not give it into this. You need to stay strong. All right, the end is near. This burden is going to come to an end. But also remember that a lot of times burdens are in our hands, right? Like if you really look hard, you there's most likely a way that you can stop this burden. All right. Problem is that a lot of times it turns out to be something that people don't want to do because it's hard. But here's the thing: we have to do the hard things to get through life. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect and can do the hard things without a doubt. No, there's no way in hell. I can't. I have big issues doing the things that I need to do because of my heart. But it has gotten a lot easier over the years. Now, that's the problem. You most likely this burden is most likely a person. That's what I'm saying. Right now is most likely a person. It can be a thing or a job or anything like that. But even if it's a job, you still have control over that. You still have the ability to say, you know what, I'm not working this job no more. I'm fed up with it, and leave. Yeah, you might go through some extra financial loss because of that, because you left and now you got to get a new job. But if you're not happy and it's a burden, then why would you keep it around? Whatever it may be, person, job, whatever. So yeah, I would be removing things that burden you out of your life. And yeah, it might turn out to be something that you really don't want to do, but it's for the best. That's the thing about things, right? Usually the things that we have to do are hard, but they are for the best of us, right? Let's see what the tarot says. Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely. Absolutely. You need to center yourself, okay? Center yourself and take in the knowledge of what's happening around you, right? Really see what's happening. Really see this instigator. Really see this burden and figure it out. You got to figure it out like a puzzle. What you're going to do with this burden, what you're going to do with this instigator when you finally see it, right? Uh, it's weird to say that, because, well, how wouldn't I see a burden? Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we don't see what the burden is because of what we have to do in order to remove the burden. So we kind of like block out the burden and don't realize that we're actually being burdened by something. So yeah, it's just saying that you need to really center yourself this month. All right, you need to raise your vibration. The state there, that's your vibration. You need to raise it up. I feel like this burden and this instigator, which I think is both the same thing, but it might not be for some of you, right? Take it as it resonates. But I feel like it is the same thing, and that's why you're not seeing it, and that's why the cards are telling you that you need to stand steady and stand in the middle of life instead of like just going with the flow over and over again, doing the same thing over and over again, which is complete madness, right? Without different results, it's just madness is what you're doing, and you need to stop that. You need to stop it. Let's see here. I don't know why it's not here, but I feel like yeah, I feel like you need to stop doing things for other people too. That just came into my mind. I think that for some of you, you are doing something for this instigator, And I feel like you've just been doing it. I don't think that there's anything uh, that they're trying to stop you from, really. Like the monkey wrench, I feel like the monkey wrench has already been placed there for probably years with this person. All right. You need to come out of the cave. You need to come out of that place where you are covering your eyes, staying in that darkness and being like, I'm burdened with this and there's nothing I can do about it. That's what I'm feeling here, is that you're in the cave, you're going through the dark night of the soul, and you haven't released yourself of it yet, right? You've just held on to it and kept it going. I feel like you've been feeding it, and you need to stop that, okay? You know what you need to do. You know damn well what you need to do. You've been in that cave forever, all right? You just got to stop and look around and be like, all right, you know what? And raise that vibration and be like, yep, I do. I need to make this move. You need to really see what's going on around here, what this instigator's been doing to you, because I feel like it's been a while that this instigator's been in your life. And it is time for you to release that blindfold, come out of that cave and see the light, see the truth about this person, about this burden. All right. And yeah, I mean, once you see it and you know what you have to do, it's going to bring disappointment and sadness, but you're going to have that throughout the whole month here. It's going to be in and out, disappointment and sadness. Okay. And it's due to this instigator. This instigator is who's causing it. So release yourself of this burden. Release yourself of this person. Now, for others of you, it might be release yourself of this job that's a burden or whatever, But either way, there's an instigator and there's a burden, and there's going to be disappointment, but it's all on you, man. It is all on you to remove this. You've been blind to everything. You've been blind to the truth for far too long. It's time to center yourself and be like, yep, I got to do this for me, because it's for you. You do it, it's for you. It's for the better of you. All right. Always. So anyway, I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next month. And until then, stay safe, mindful, and healthy.